On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At center, Jay Hart. At forward, Kobe Brown. At forward, Michael Porter Jr. At guard, Brandon Podziemski. At guard, Chase Porter. The head coach of the visiting team is Steve Kerr. Let's bring up the stars for your Atlanta Hawks. And come on, 6'2", number 22, Devin Carter. Number 17, Onyeka and forward, 6'8", number 1, Jay Johnson. At guard, 6'7", number 5, Dyson Daniels. At forward, 6'8", number 10, Zachary.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Brown in at the 4. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porter going inside, and a Okongwu with the block. Outside Carter. Lets it go from 14. Right wing. The 3 from Reza Shea. Porter pulls it in. Now the Warriors with it. And we're about a minute into the first. Outside for Porter. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Here's Reza Shea. Carter, a screen on Porter. The 3 from Reza Shea. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Porter. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Carter. Here's Reza Shea. He's guarded by Porter. Daniels passes to Carter. That 3's off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Porter against Okongwu. Porter in the post. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And Risache gets it to go. Risache's got 5 now.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And with a moment here, let's see the league's top scorers. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Porter looks it over. Pass to Huff. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Outside Carter. Here's a Kongwu. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Porter. Back to Podziemski. Now here's Porter from behind the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Risache. Back to Carter. Johnson a screen on Porter. Throws it up high. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Porter, the pass to Brown. Back to Porter. Back to Brown. Puts up a deep 3. No rebound by Atlanta. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Podziemski. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Carter with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Johnson. Carter from outside. Podziemski grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Daniels, defended by Brown. Here's Daniels. Still no points. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's a Kongwu. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And Atlanta misses again. Porter with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. You look at the Warriors, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Well, I think for the Warriors, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Well, still some issues do linger, but I think that their strengths easily outweigh those weaknesses. But man, they've already had some off nights this year, more so than they did last year. Pass
to McKinney. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Here's McKinney. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Carter. And here's Okongwu. Here's Risacher. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Risacher's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Branham passes to Porter. Podziemski with it. Here's Branham. Pass to Porter. Fades and shoots. Here's Huff. There's the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's McKinney. Defended by Podziemski. Porter with the steal. In transition. Oh, deflected. Now here's Porter. Boy, so much fun watching him score the ball. He's averaging a little more than 36 a game. That one falls. Porter's got 7 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
On the attack, Carter. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Porter. He's got 7. Huff, the pass to Porter. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
They get it again. Pass to Risacher. Picked by Carter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Risacher with a 3. He's got 11.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Podziemski. No points yet. On the wing, Porter. Back to Podziemski. Marking it outside. Pass to Branham. Fires it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Risacher. He's guarded by Porter. Risacher, no good. The Warriors trailing. And here's Porter. 9 points in the game. It's Podziemski on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Left side, Porter.
Watch the screen.
To the right side. Here's Branham. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Atlanta. Outside Podziemski. Johnson against Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter, pass to Branham. Off target with the 3. Branham's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, D.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just think when he gets his confidence.
Here's Dixon. Yet to see a basket from the arc. Unable to get that one.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
They set the screen. Here's Porter. Takes it inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Dixon, following the score by Golden State. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Porter in the post. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Team 7. Shooting for Golden State. Porter. Watch out.
The free throw is off from Porter. Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get...
Both teams deciding to change it up. Warriors trail by 3. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Michael Porter, and it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Porter. Kick out to Brown. Now Porter. He's got 13. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Got it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Risacher. He's got 13. Counted from distance.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It's fun to see if they can keep it up.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Porter. Brown, a screen on Carter. The drive by Porter. There's the triple. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 4-point game. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look, and see if they can keep that up.
Outside for Porter. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Toppin. And he lays it up and in. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
Porter against Carter. Porter in the post. Pass to Branham. Brown with a screen. For 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Golden State foul.
And Atlanta making a change here. McKinney's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. On defense, the Warriors. They trail by 3. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Daniels from outside the arc. Drains the triple.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Warriors timeout. And then it's time for your 4-on-4 booth.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Just 24 hours of All-Star voting remains. Make sure to cast your vote now if you haven't already.
And for all those hopeful players, good news could be just a day away.
You look at Johnson, and he's aiming for that 5th and final spot in the Eastern Conference starting lineup as the voting continues.
I hope he holds on to that spot. Seeing him start in the All-Star game would be a real treat.
We'll be sure to update you as we continue to get results. Porter with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Outside Podziemski. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Podziemski's got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to McKinney. Here's Risacher. He's got 16. 3-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Stevenson, the pass to Brown. Porter with it. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 16. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk from the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Brown looking around. Shot clock at 5. The steal. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Porter. From downtown, Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. There's a screen. Porter, the pass to Branham. Up top, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Outside Stevenson. Back to Porter. And another shot. Stevenson's shot is good. Stevenson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Toppin, and it's Carter in for McKinney. The Hawks have gotten half their shots to fall in the second, 8 for 16.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Risacher. Lays it up and banks it in. Risacher's got 18.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Outside Podziemski. The three is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Risacher. 18 points for him. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Porter. Stevenson with a screen on Carter. Pass to Branham. Brown with a screen. Launches it. Gets the three to fall. Branham's got his second bucket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Okongwu. Here's Risacher. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. And that game brings a 7-game road trip to a close. Launches a three. Branham misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Takes a 13-footer. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Porter with it. 16 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the Warriors making a change here. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost at All-Star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star game for a player really memorable. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Carter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Then it's Risacher. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Carter in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Warriors. 2-point game. Here's Huff, guarded by Okongwu. Here's Podziemski. A shot from the low post is good. Podziemski's got 8 points.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Carter, driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
There's a screen. Porter's shot is off. The Hawks leading. Outside Carter. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Back to Johnson. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Daniels. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Okongwu, a screen on Porter. The 3 from Risacher. Gets the 3 ball to go. Risacher's got 24 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Brown finds Porter. And here's Podziemski. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Carter. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Okongwu. And both free throws good for Okongwu.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Podziemski. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
This will be his 4th shot at the line here this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Daniels, defended by Podziemski, with the step back. Out to the wing, pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels, looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And with 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. You look at the Hawks, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Checking out Atlanta, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Carter. Here's Daniels, defended by Podziemski. The 3 from Rizachet. The Warriors pull it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Porter's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 1. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Porter. Driving in. Back to Podziemski. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 8 assists here tonight. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Porter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside, Brown. Pass to Porter for the lead. Another 3 for Golden. State.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Carter inside. And the layup is good off the glass. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Now here's Porter. Brown against Johnson. Porter from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Carter. Here's Okongwu. Back to Carter. Over Porter. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Podziemski with it. Carter's there. Now Porter. Give him 23. Back to Podziemski. And the 3 off target. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Daniels. Carter on the wing. Defended by Podziemski. Here's Risacher. Banked it in off the glass. Risacher's got 28 points for the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Brown with it. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Porter, the pass to Huff. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 11 rebounds in the game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Porter from outside. Here's Huff, guarded by Okongwu. Porter to end the drought. And he gets it to go. Porter's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Johnson. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Brown. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Porter. And there's the screen. Here's Huff. He's checked by Carter. Stolen by Carter. The 3 from Risacher. Porter pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
4-3. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Carter. He's got 6. Here he goes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first, team's 5th.
Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
McKinney's checked in for Daniels. The Warriors also with a sub. Branham's checked in for Brown. Pass to Porter. Here's Branham. He has 6. Outside Podziemski. This one for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Right side Carter. And here's Okongwu. Here's McKinney. Great D that time from Podziemski. Carter against Porter. Drives to the hoop. 2 points. That one goes. And now it's just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Carter. Johnson a screen on Porter. Here's Carter. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Carter against Porter. Outside Carter. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Toppin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Warriors. Juzang comes in for Podziemski. And both free throws good for Okongwu.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
To the middle. Here's Juzang. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Juzang's got his second basket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Risache. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Risache's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Porter looks it over. Carter against Porter. Here's Branham. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Risache. 33 points for him. From outside, off the mark. And for the Warriors, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. No good on the free throw. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Michael Porter. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Pass to Risache. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. McKinney's got 11 points in the quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with. And look how engaged he is on both ends.
Huff, the pass to Porter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. With the drive, and Risache gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Branham, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's McKinney. Tries it from 16. Outside Carter. Okongwu, a screen on Porter. Here's Carter. Porter pulls it in. Warriors trail by 14. And here's Porter. They set the pick. To the inside. Pass to Branham. Here's Juzang. Lets it go from deep. McKinney pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Rizachet. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Inside. Cuts off the pass. And now the Hawks on the break. Carter with it. Now Porter defending. A nice shot by Toppin.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Porter against Carter. Left side Porter. Back to Porter.